Hey nerds, welcome to the Nerd Rundown Presents Guess That Movie Plot. On this presents Morg and Meg. Sounds like it could be a comedy duo. Morg and Meg have put together another game for us boys and girls to play this time. I'm Darren Simple, and with me today are some of the biggest nerds I know, like my co-pilot, Eric Hare.
Hello, everybody.
That's great. How's it going?
Hi, Dr.
No, that's a good one. Big Mark 3000.
Hi.
And of course, me. I don't. If I didn't look at you, I would have laughed. And Meg, of course.
Signature intro number 2.
Ooh. Some would call that deuces.
No, we don't.
Well, I'm going to turn over the hosting duties. I'm going to let Morgan explain the game, and then Meg can kind of take over as the main host from there. But really, the way it plays out, I think we're all going to have our chance. So go ahead, Morgan.
So the game is rather simple. What we're going to do is we split ourselves up into decades, and within those decades, we picked a certain number of movies, and we'll each take turns hosting a round. So we would go through our decade, and we will read the tag of the movie, the plot of it according to IMDb, and then the other players will have to guess, and whoever has the most points at the end, well, they'll be crowned the champ, and they will win nothing.
Okay.
Right, so our first decade is the 80s, which is Eric.
There you go. Okay.
Okay, so me, Darren, and Meg will
and
guess.
we're using the Make It Big app.
Everybody gets to make it big tonight.
Yes, finally.
Yeah. All right.
So 80s.
And remember, for the audio crowd only, we've got to really be better about giving the answers, or saying the answer.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a point of clarification on this. I apologize. So, am I just going to go with 5 movies out of my? I'm going to say a movie, and I'm going to say 5 of them, or are we going to go? I'm going to say 1, then you guys do yours, and we'll just go around that way.
You do your whole 5.
Your whole decade.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, then, I'm going to go easy on you right out of the chute. So, I'm going to say that after one of his experiments goes horribly wrong, a brilliant but eccentric scientist begins to change.
Dang it. Okay. Do we get any hints?
I think I have it.
Okay. I think I know what you're putting down there, Morgan.
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe we only go into hint level if nobody has it.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's fair.
Read it
go into what
one more
level?
time.
Hint, like we start going into hints if nobody has a guess.
I gotcha. Yep. Cool. Good time. Yep. Eric, you want to read it again for Meg?
Sure. Yep.
Yeah, go ahead.
After one of his experiments goes horribly wrong, a brilliant but eccentric scientist begins to change.
I think I got it. I'm so excited.
I think it is, but
now I'm like really now I'm thinking that I've got it wrong. But
all right.
I don't know.
Ready?
I think this is 80s. Okay.
3, 2, 1, show it. Yeah.
It's the fly. What'd you put back to? It's the fly.
Oh, it's even flashing at me that I'm wrong. Okay.
Yep.
So now we go through the whole decade, right?
Yep. So
then we'll talk about it.
One.
Yeah. I
fine.
think that's what they wanted to do. All right.
Goldblum, son of a bitch, Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum. Yep.
I'm gonna jot down the ones that we've talked about just so we can run back.
All right.
Oh, I like the note taking.
All right. So next up is 2 con men try to settle their rivalry by betting on who can swindle a young American heiress out of $50,000 first.
Oh, what is this?
Say it again.
Sure. Two con men try to settle their rivalry by betting on who can swindle a young American heiress out of $50,000 first.
I think I've got it. And if I'm wrong on this, I'm going to be really mad.
Really mad.
Yeah.
I don't have anything.
Damn it. I got nothing. I feel like I can picture it, but I got nothing.
Oh, man.
All right. Show us your cards, Darren. Negative.
No.
No
But
winner.
this does have Dan Aykroyd in it, right?
It does not. It features Steve Martin and Michael Caine in Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Yes.
I've never seen it.
Oh my gosh. It's so great. It's so great. All right.
0. Goose egg.
I think it's only like $1 bet in trading places.
No points on that one. Okay. Let's see here. Shoot. Okay, so I'm going to go with after moving to a new town, two brothers discover that the area is a haven for vampires.
Oh, crap.
This has to be it.
Oh, God, I can't retrieve the name. I don't think this is it.
I don't know if this is the 80s.
Oh, I know it. This isn't the right title. Damn it. Yes, I got it.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, Stemp, you better have it.
I'm so excited.
I don't think I have it.
All right, you counting down.
So excited.
3, 2, 1, show them.
The Lost Boys.
The Lost Boys.
Damn, that's what I had
Come on,
first.
man.
Damn.
I couldn't think if it was, it must be like 89.
Yeah, I think it's late 80s. So.
I was like, but I thought it was a 90s.
Yeah, that's
I
sorry,
had
Meg.
The Lost typed, and then I was like, no, that's not right.
The Outsiders is a hell of a cap, so.
It is. Yeah,
all right, so that was number 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna throw a gimme at you on this one. So
Whoa.
5, because the next one I think is we'll see. We'll see how you guys do. 5 high school students meet and discover how they have a lot more in common than they thought.
Yeah, this is a layup. Yeah.
Even for my brain, that's a gimme.
Like, am I typing too slow here? You guys ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, show it. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Good job. Good job.
Hey,
Good job.
hey.
All right. So last one.
That felt like it took me like 10 minutes to type out.
Yeah, what were you doing?
Like, am I looking dumb here for not having an answer yet?
Carving it in
It's just
stone.
because I was typing it slow.
All right. Okay. So last one from the 80s is an alien trying to escape from NASA is befriended by a young boy.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
I'm going to be really upset if this is something.
I think it's.
All right.
Yeah, some Meg.
I have something, but it can't be right.
Are we ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Wait.
I'm waiting for Meg.
I swear, if this is Howard the Duck, I'm going to be so mad. All right.
That would be a girl. Now. It's Leah Thompson.
Leah Thompson.
Yeah.
Leah Thompson.
Okay, ready?
Great movie, by the way. Like in a
Oh
terrible,
my God,
in a terrible way. It's a great movie.
Like all-time classic, terrible movie.
Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Show it.
Oh.
So I actually have a clip.
Was it E.T. or Mac and Me?
It's gotta be E.T.
I have a clip here to show
my
you
God.
guys. So
Classic.
Now you're trying to pull up.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, right.
I'm not sure if you see this or not, but
For those that
we gotta
can't
play it
see,
with the audio.
he's showing a clip from Mac and Me.
Yeah.
The kid goes off the cliff in the wheelchair.
So-
Oh my god.
Yes. So Mac and Me was the
dude.
answer on
Oh,
In my
man.
head, and I was thinking too.
So much.
I was thinking, it's gonna be Mac and Me, but I was like, no, I feel like that was in the 90s.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I went down
No way.
on Conan Rabbit Hole a few weeks
Yeah.
ago.
Oh my gosh,
Whenever we were
dude.
talking about Paul Rudd or something. Oh my god, that was so funny.
I snuck that one in there. I was like,
That was good.
I gotta get this one. I gotta get this
Well, I'm
one.
like, I was like,
Yeah, I
oh
thought it
wait.
was early 90s.
When I saw ET first on your phone, I was like, oh, of course it's ET. And then I'm like thinking, like, NASA's not in the movie, is he? Like,
That was the
Is
thing.
NASA-
That's what was in it.
Well, I didn't know
No.
who the organization was that came
That's
and tried
true.
to
I
chase
guess I didn't really
him.
say.
It's just the local cops, I think.
Well, in ET, it was NASA because I remember there was like all the guys in the like the spacesuit. I mean, the dude is literally in a NASA
Yeah.
spacesuit when he's walking through the through the house. So
Yeah.
it was ambiguous. I made it ambiguous enough to where ET made sense, and that was the biggest movie of like the 80s when
Yeah.
it came
Sure.
to that type of stuff. So, but it allowed me to pull out a Paul Rudd.
I
Mac and Me
got it.
Rickroll.
And I think that tied me with you, Morg, on that.
It
Yes,
did.
it did.
Time's up.
So,
All right.
all right. So let's go back to. Did anybody see The Fly?
I've seen it
did,
once
but
long
I-
time ago.
For some reason, my parents had recorded it, I think, off TV. And so I came across it at the end of another movie, probably like Benji or something I had been watching. And it was so
It's a hell of
bizarre
a
for
change.
like a 4 or 5 year old to come across. Super creepy. But I've never seen it from start to finish as an adult,
Mhm.
especially.
Yeah, I just remember when the dream where she gives birth.
Ugh.
So that just stands out. That's
Yeah.
It was creepy. It was creepy horror. Like, I mean,
Mhm.
like really just, yeah, it was, Jeff Goldblum was his
Dynamite, though.
usual Jeff Goldblum self.
Mhm.
Gina Davis was really good, so it was good. Yeah, it was a good movie. So let's see.
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels with Michael Caine and Steve Martin.
I never even knew
Never
they
saw
teamed
it.
up.
Never watched it.
Oh my gosh.
I've heard of it. I know that.
I've heard of it. I
Yeah.
did not know that's who was in it.
It is a brilliant piece of comedy. Michael Caine is fantastic in it, and Steve Martin is in top form, and
Prime form,
he is
yeah.
really, really, really funny. And then the whole plot to the movie is really, really great. So there's some really funny quotes from that one that I think you guys would really, really like. Okay, so the next one then was I did the Breakfast
Lost
Club.
Boys.
Oh,
The Lost Boys.
The Lost Boys. That's right.
Yeah,
The Lost Boys.
Oh, bad
That's a
about
classic. That's a classic. So the band with the saxophone and
Yeah. Well, and I mean, Kiefer Sutherland was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I mean, everybody loved that movie because it was the soundtrack on that was super cool. There was like a lot of really good music in it. And it was a scary movie. It was, I wouldn't say scary, but it was a scary movie,
Oh, yeah.
when it came to that. Vampires were, and the fact that they were like teenagers was like, oh my gosh, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, so I
Bill Schumacher.
Yeah. Good movie. And then finally, I did throw the Breakfast Club in there for you guys because I thought that would be a good. I didn't quite know how
I love that movie.
didn't
Another
quite know how to do that one, but yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
You couldn't really vague that one up. Very
No.
well.
everyone's
no,
gonna
I
have
can't
to-
make it
it's
up.
too obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
It's funny because one of you guys did put in Trading Places. I don't know which you had Trading Places on.
yeah, on
Stemp
the
did.
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Yeah, so I actually had that one on my list as one to do. That one would have been a snobbish investor and a wily street con artist find their
Mm.
positions reversed as part of a
Oh.
bet by two callous millionaires. So
Yeah, I would have immediately got that.
Yeah.
That is one of my dad and I's favorite movies.
So I do want to do like an honorable mention real quick if I can.
Oh,
Mhm.
go ahead.
See if you guys can do it. A mousy romance novelist sets off for Colombia to ransom her kidnapped sister and soon finds herself in the middle of a dangerous adventure hunting for treasure with a mercenary rogue.
Say it again.
A mousy romance novelist sets off for Colombia to ransom her kidnapped sister and soon finds herself in the middle of a dangerous adventure hunting for treasure with a mercenary rogue.
What?
This movie is so much fun, and the cast in it is at least the top 3 people in this movie are just tremendous.
Can you give me one of the people in it?
Michael Douglas.
Oh, Romancing the Stone?
Yeah,
you
got it.
Romancing the Stone.
Romancing the Stone. So
yeah.
Danny DeVito plays like
the
one
trash
of the
man.
bad guys, and he's so good in it. You know, he's Ira. Like the way he talks to Ira.
Banana loves that movie, dude.
It's a great movie. When they slide down the thing, he ends up landing like right between her legs, you know, and then he comes up and they're all covered in mud and water, and he just laughs. Yeah, it's such a great scene. All right, who's up next?
The 90s. So I'll go real quick. You did 6, Eric. Why? What was the rule?
I did 5. I just did an
Five.
honorable mention.
So we'll just do 5.
Yeah.
Are we doing multiple rounds of 5? Is that what you're saying?
No. So now it's your turn. It's 5.
I've got so many more than 5.
I know I've got like 15. So
Pick
We can leave them
5.
for tiebreakers and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. First one then. A team of outcasts have to fight a military force.
What? Oh, no.
the team of outcasts.
I had to vague it up too, by the way.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, man, you really had to vague that.
Pretty vague for the 90s.
Say it again.
A team of outcasts have to fight a military force. Since nobody's got anything, should a hint?
Please.
We talked about this show last week. I know. We've talked about this movie a lot on this show, like from the beginning. I don't think that helps either.
I have an answer. I have an answer. It's wrong, but
I mean, I have no idea how to not give it away
Hold on. A team of outcasts.
at all without saying like anything more.
Okay, I'm going to go out on a limb.
The military force are the bad guys.
I had a feeling.
All right.
I've got
You ready,
nothing.
Eric?
Yeah.
I got
Semi-confident.
nothing.
Okay. Morg, you got nothing?
I got nothing.
Meg's
Absolutely.
right. The Rock.
That was the
Oh,
Rock.
nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice job, Meg.
Wow.
Whew, feeling pretty good. Okay.
Yeah, you really had to make that up, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, you did.
A young hotshot driver gets his chance to compete at the top level.
Oh.
Oh,
All right. This
Wait,
one.
I've got a guess, but
Okay.
I just lost my app. So hang on a
can
second.
I hear it again?
It went small. Yes.
It happens when you get older.
A young hotshot driver gets his chance to compete at the top level. I love this movie.
I don't know if this is right now.
Uh-oh.
I was
All
feeling
right.
pretty good when I typed it, but
This is just so annoying.
Morgan.
Hang on.
Maybe you should
Hey.
loosen up. Unbutton the top button, you know.
No.
Look at too sharp.
Okay.
Too sharp.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got
Ready?
nothing. This is gonna
I'll
bug me.
count you down in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, Days of Thunder.
I could not think of the title for the life of me.
Oh man.
Right.
Didn't sound right to me when I typed it out, but
God, I love that movie so much.
It's a great one. Rowdy Burns.
Rowdy Burns.
The
Okay.
fact that Carrie Elwes is the bad guy in that is just like,
I know, he's so bad.
so good.
And his like, and his his girlfriend is just like the most 80s girlfriend ever.
Totally, yeah.
Right.
All right. A young man visiting and helping his uncle in New York City finds himself forced to fight a street gang and the mob. I'll read it again. A young man visiting and helping his uncle in New York City finds himself forced to fight a street gang and the mob. Shh, over there, quiet. Kidding. I feel like that was the most descriptive plot I have on my list. I feel like now that I'm reading it out loud, it's probably going to throw you for the most loop. The rest are like, man does this.
Man, are we going to need a clue on this one? This is...
yeah, I have.
Action movie. Does that help?
No.
Action movie with a foreign actor. A non-American lead.
Oh, okay. I have a guess.
Who does he fight again? A gang and the mob?
Yeah, fight a street gang and the mob. All right.
I can't even come up with a guess.
Oh, Morg, you got something?
I got nothing.
Man, you're a 90. Yeah, Rebel in the Bronx.
I never would have got
Dang
that.
it.
Wow, that clue gave it to you, huh?
Yeah, that clue at the end there gave it to me before.
Man, I had nothing.
Jackie Chan.
Yeah, I was thinking it was somebody else. I was thinking it was somebody else, but yeah.
Man, I love that movie. I want to talk
Such a great movie. And he broke his
He broke
his foot during that. And
his ankle.
Yeah.
You can see it.
And so they put a cast on him, and then they made a sock that looked like his pants and his shoe. And
yeah,
awesome.
And you can see it at times. It's really funny.
Yeah.
Okay, ready for the next one? The next one is former special agent battles amnesia as the past catches up.
Oh,
I'll actually be very surprised if anybody gets this. Not that it's a very well-known movie.
Say it again.
Yep. Former special agent battles amnesia as the past catches up. Action. Action movie.
I feel it.
Action? Okay.
I have an answer.
Okay.
Nothing.
Yeah.
You got nothing,
I've
Meg?
got an answer, but I don't think it's it. So.
Okay, you ready, Morg?
Yeah.
Did you make
The
it
only
big?
thing is I'm not sure if it's the 90s.
No. The answer is The Long Kiss Goodnight.
With,
Gina Davis.
Gina Davis is the amnesiac.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love that movie. All right, that's 4. And then my last one will be lawyer unfoils a government plot.
Lawyer.
Oh, that could be so many.
I think I got it.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
thanks, son. Getting to work on is making it big over there.
I know this is a favorite, so I'm just gonna hope. I can't remember what her role.
You had such a strong first round there, Meg. Man.
I had a strong start.
I also think this is really this is like the most fair way to do this because I believe Eric has the most 80s knowledge. I would put my 90s knowledge up against a lot of what Eric has.
Definitely more.
Even if I'm like within a few percent of Eric. Morgan's probably, just I think this is like the age, like Morgan, you read it like where the 2000s were big for you. So,
ready?
I'm trying to think. I know. Can I ask a yet? Can I get a?
You can ask a question. I may not answer.
Is it star Tom Cruise?
No.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Oh, I know what you were thinking there. Okay.
Yeah.
Such a good movie. One more time.
Yeah.
Lawyer unfoils a government plot. Nothing?
I don't think this is right.
Anybody?
I'm going to try
I got it.
I got something.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, mine.
Mark, you ready, Meg?
I feel like I'm more confident about this than I should be because I'm sure it's going to be wrong now.
I think it's wrong, but let's just.
You ready?
All right. Go ahead.
Flip it.
Yeah, Morgan.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that he was a lawyer in that. Daggone.
Enemy of the state.
Enemy of the states. Enemy of the
should have known. I should have known that with your love for that movie.
Oh, dude, I love that movie. It is one of the most just perfect in the background movies of all time. Because you could look at it at any point and be entertained. All right, that was the 90s. Thanks for taking your time there in the 90s and moving on to the 2000s. I don't know why I did finger guns.
All right, so we're ready. Are we jumping right in? We're ready for me?
We're ready.
All right, so yeah, I tried to pick stuff where I didn't have to be too vague, where I could just read what is written there. So, well, all right, we ready?
Yeah. We're ready. We're ready.
A self-proclaimed stuntman is preparing for the jump of his life to clear 15 buses to raise money for his abusive stepfather's life-saving heart operation.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh my gosh, what is that? Is it
Don't say it.
I think I know who's in it, but I can't
know
think
who's
of the
in
name.
it. Yeah.
Oh, wait. I think okay.
Do I need to read it again?
Oh, what the hell? I think this is it.
All right. Self-proclaimed stuntman is preparing for the jump of his life to clear 15 buses to raise money for his abusive stepfather's life-saving heart operation.
I know who's in this movie, and I can't for the life of me think of the name of this movie.
It is easily one of my all-time favorite movies.
Yeah.
I think I have the wrong answer. I feel like I'm thinking of it's the only movie popping into my head, and I know it's wrong, but I'm going to throw it up because it's the only movie popping into my head, but I know it's wrong.
Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
3,
Yep.
2, 1, go.
Oh,
Hot Rod. Yep.
yes!
Andy Samberg.
Yeah.
I knew it was Andy Samberg, and I could not think of the name of the movie.
Oh yeah, dude. So much.
So disappointed in myself on that one.
Oh man,
It's such a good movie. It cracks me up every time.
Anything to
Every time.
do. But
Just when he's doing
never stopping.
I know when he does that jump.
Cool beans.
You see him do the thumbs up while he's midair at that jump. I lose it every time. Every time.
I love the guy who's got the tattoo on his belly.
Yeah.
It's like I like to think that he had some dreaming left over and it was making it go this way, that way.
Ready for the next one. Number 2.
Okay.
A poor bohemian poet in 1890s Paris falls for a beautiful courtesan and nightclub star whom a jealous duke covets.
I have no idea.
What?
You know it. You all know it, I guarantee.
All right, go ahead and read it again.
A poor bohemian poet in 1890s Paris falls for a beautiful courtesan and nightclub star whom a jealous duke covets.
Oh,
Just let me know if you need a clue.
I have, clue, please.
If everybody's saying they don't got it. Looks like Megan's got something.
I have something, but this can't be right. Can it?
It could be.
Should I is anybody else got a guess?
You can make a guess or you can wait for a clue.
Do not Les Miserables.
All right.
That was in the 90s.
So I'm just going to announce that.
I'm thinking of Count of Monte Cristo.
So
Sorry.
the answer to this one is Moulin Rouge. Moulin Rouge.
Yeah, that's
Never
fair.
saw it.
Never saw it. It's a classic.
I've seen it like in our army once.
Okay, so that was number 2, right?
Yep.
All right, here we go. You guys.
maybe not the army. Maybe in Pennsylvania.
Number 3.
Jesse Kelly would say, yeah, of course you did.
A skilled London police officer, after irritating superiors with his embarrassing effectiveness, is transferred to a village where the easygoing officers object to his fervor for regulations. As a string of grisly murders strikes the
I'm
town.
so excited. Thank you for picking this. I'm
You got to start
99%
over.
sure.
You got to start
Start
over.
over.
Darren and I were messing around.
Yeah,
so
we're
you have to-
right. A skilled London police officer, after irritating superiors with his embarrassing effectiveness, is transferred to a village where the easygoing officers object to his fervor for regulations as a string of grisly murders strikes the town.
Oh,
I love
yes.
this freaking movie so much.
That's a good one.
Yarp.
Read it one more time, please.
Yarp.
A skilled London police officer, after irritating superiors with his embarrassing effectiveness, is transferred to a village where the easygoing officers object to his fervor for regulations as a string of grisly murders strikes the town.
Meg and I got this one, I think.
This must,
Yeah,
be,
I
a
think you guys have
this
it.
must be a zombie movie.
No,
No?
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
but it is.
Actually,
I will give you a
wait.
clue.
No clues. No clues unless no one gets it.
Yeah, Meg gets it.
Maybe.
She's
That's
like,
right.
no. She's like, no.
Go ahead.
You
I don't
ready?
have
3,
anything.
2, 1.
Yeah.
High fives.
Okay.
Yep.
I was like, oh, you know what? That feels very Simon Peggy.
Shaun of the Dead.
Oh,
Dawn of the Dead. Yeah.
And then Hot Fuzz.
All right, guys,
I was
I
thinking
got
Shaun of the
Meg's
Dead.
ruthless. She's like, now close. No,
I forgot to
close.
tell you guys I'm
Yeah.
super competitive, so I'm very nervous about
Hey, I'm
that.
closing. My last 2 are going to be hard. I hope you're right.
Oh,
for
boy.
this. I'm going to be
But you
mean.
said, okay.
Ew. All right. Set on the last day of camp in the hot summer of 1981, a group of counselors try to complete their unfinished business before the day ends. I love this movie.
What? This is
All
like
right.
not a go ahead.
Set on the last day of camp in the hot summer of 1981, a group of counselors try to complete their unfinished business before the day ends.
Oh, no, this can't be right. That was in the 90s.
I have no idea.
Oh, God.
It's a comedy.
Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
Oh, do you have-
Give me a second.
I got it. I think.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
No, that would give a
If
clue.
Stemp,
That's
Stemp
right.
gets it wrong.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, ready?
You're 3,
Yeah.
2, 1, show it. Wet Hot American Summer. That's
Yeah.
it. Wet
I was
Hot
going to
American
ask
Summer.
if it had Jesse Eisenberg in it. I was curious if it was Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah.
So I
It does have Paul Rudd in it.
I couldn't remember the name
Yeah.
of the movie, but I thought that's what it was. So,
Paul Rudd, who never ages. I love that. And the shows they did for him, fantastic. I
Ageless
love it.
Wonder.
Oh yeah.
All right, we ready?
Yep.
A young Chinese warrior steals a sword from a famished swordsman and then escapes into a world of romantic adventure with a mysterious man in the frontier of the nation. I repeat, a young Chinese warrior steals a sword from a famed swordsman and then escapes into a world of romantic adventure with a mysterious man in the frontier of the nation.
Wait.
Okay. I have. I think I have.
Oh, all right.
Trying to put myself back into like the early 2000s, and it's just not coming to me.
Yeah.
Second one.
It's like no, that was. I don't
I don't
think
know.
I know this one at all. Go ahead, Eric.
See, I was like, all right, Eric. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Oh, see, I thought that was the
Nice.
90s.
That's it.
So did
I thought
I.
that was the. I was like, there's no way I should have just thrown that up.
It was 2000.
I was thinking that too.
Right on the edge. Right on the edge.
Right there on the edge. Yeah, that was I always think Days of Thunder as an 80s movie.
Yeah, see, I thought it was 80s too. That's why it's
1990.
It was throwing me off.
Yeah. Okay, good one. Do we have a score going into this round?
All right. So
I think
first round, the 80s, Morg and Stemp tied with 3. I had 2. 90s, I had 2. Eric had 1. Is that right, Morgan? Did you get any in the 90s?
I have you have 2, Eric has 2, and I have 1.
I'm not very good at keeping score.
From the 90s?
For the 90s, yeah.
Okay. Don't listen to my scores. Morgan, what are your scores?
So, and then for this one, I have Stemp got 3, Eric got 1, and you got 2.
Yeah, all of us have 2. Terrible.
Did I get 3 in that round?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to keep
Okay, so what's the
So Stemp and Meg are tied at 6.
Oh, shit.
I have 4, and Eric has 3.
And Meg, sorry.
Yeah, my work cut out for me on this one.
I hope I get 0.
Yeah, Meg doesn't get a chance.
Meg's gonna do like all these hard ones.
she's gonna change her whole list now.
Shoot. Okay. Okay, let's start with this one.
All right.
An actor is rich and famous from starring in a TV show, but now he struggles to find work in a town he no longer recognizes.
Say it again.
An actor is rich and famous from starring in a TV show, but now he struggles to find work in a town he no longer recognizes.
Actor's famous from a TV show, and now he found himself in a town he no longer recognizes. Ooh. What was Eric? What was your score? How many did you have? You have 4?
I only had 3.
Oh, total?
Yeah, I haven't done very well.
What was your score, Morg?
4.
You looked like you looked like Rip just now for a second there, Morgan. That was cool.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
You know the rules.
You want to fight somebody? Fight me.
Wow, do we need a clue? Or Eric, you said you had it, or
no? I don't have any. I don't have any idea.
Yeah, I need a clue.
Yeah, let's go clue.
Well, he was all over this decade. So Leonardo DiCaprio, I think. Hold on, I need to double check that. I might be wrong about that.
Whoa.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Hold on, I might be wrong about that.
I'm gonna have to hear.
I was gonna say I don't
synopsis again now.
Yeah,
he's in it.
It is Leo.
He is in it. Yes.
All right.
Crazy.
Let's hear the synopsis again.
All right.
Yeah.
This came right at the end of the decade, if that helps.
Oh.
An actor is rich and famous from starring in a TV show, but now he struggles to find work in a town he no longer recognizes.
Okay. Okay, I have a guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna never not guess.
I feel like this isn't right, but.
All right. Oh. All right. 1, 2, 3. You all got it. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
It's a gift. It's
yeah.
Oh, it's a gift. It's like the most famous meme now ever. All right, that was a good one. Okay, that one, man, that was like.
Yeah, that as soon as he said the
I also feel like that
right,
came out last. I feel like that came out last year.
Yeah,
it's crazy that you said that was at the. Was it 2020 or 2019? 19.
I only went to 19.
Holy cow!
Crazy.
I guess 2020 isn't a real year.
The longest year ever.
It was, yeah. All right, so a happy young girl from the Midwest has to move to a new city with her parents.
Oh,
that's it.
A happy young girl from the Midwest has to move to a new city with her parents.
I can't even like.
Oh my God!
Happy young girl has to move to the Midwest with her parents.
Yep.
Moves from the Midwest to the city.
From the Midwest to the city, or the city to the Midwest?
Midwest to the city.
Oh my God!
Eric's got a guess. He's probably.
I just need like a second or two more.
I can't even like. I know I'm going to smack myself on this one. Go ahead, Eric.
Movie makes me cry every time I watch it.
Yes.
Inside Out. Yeah, I could not remember the name. Dang it.
Oh man, I love that movie, and I've only seen it once. I think that's why I wasn't really registering.
I remember when it came out, and I was watching it with my stepdaughter, and it just really kind of hit me that she's just not going to be like, she was right around that age, where she stopped being a little girl and was starting to be older and stuff. And it just every time it gets me. So
yeah,
good stuff. Good movie.
It's a good one.
Yeah, great. It's so underrated. Like, I feel like
and it's really
put up in the pantheon. Oh, it's so hilarious.
Really funny.
I love the ending clips with all the animals. Like the cat brain is just the greatest thing I think I've ever seen.
And the abstract thought, the whole process where you go through abstract thought is really, really funny. And I think one of the parts that really, really makes me the most sad is Bing Bong, I think is his name. The imaginary friend. When that scene in that movie is heartbreaking. It really, like, for any adult, I think for any parent to watch that scene and realize that your kid is going to go through that, like that, and it makes you really appreciate that they're in that zone. Like my kids are in that zone right now where imagination is so important, and having that, they don't necessarily have imaginary friends, but I can hear them talking. I can hear them talking to, their toys and stuff. And it's just, stuff. That's a great call out, Meg. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
The show had an imaginary friend.
We need to hear more about
a friend. Yeah.
All right. So, all right, number 3. I'm going to modify the way I said this unless you all get confused. All right. A young teen learns to befriend a former enemy. That's super vague.
Young teen learns to befriend an enemy.
A former enemy. I guess that's kind of redundant, really, but.
God, you are vaguing it up over here.
Yeah, that is.
So does anyone have a guess? Okay. What if I said a young Norwegian learns to befriend a former enemy?
Oh.
I'm probably screwing myself out of points here, but
yeah.
I'm sorry, I've already jumped up.
I got it.
The first one.
Easy. And I love.
Wait, hold on.
This movie.
I got nothing.
All right.
I am ready.
All right, show me. How to Train Your Dragon.
Man, the way that is too.
That's funny. You said the girl with the dragon tattoo. That's also like kind of weird and funny.
Dragon.
Still had a dragon in there. God, I love that movie. The first How to Train Your Dragon is. It doesn't get talked about enough in the.
It doesn't. It's really
good. It's in the upper pantheon of animated movies.
Mm-hmm.
The second one was okay. The third one was really good, but the first one, when he saves the day and he comes down with a broken wing and they both are broken together, and I'm like, oh, can we watch that again, please?
It's so good.
We went down to 2011. The last space shuttle is about to take off. And so we take a vacation. It's the first vacation that Stacy and Lexi and I are going to go on together, like as a family, and this is before we got married and stuff, but it's going to be the first trip that we've done together. So we go watch the space shuttle launch. We go to the Space Center the next day, and then we come up to Orlando and we stay at this hotel that's off Disney campus because we're going to go to Magic Kingdom, and then we're going to go to Universal like the day out, like a couple of days. So, but what I did was like I intentionally made it so that we would go, like we did the Space Center, and then we checked into the hotel and we just hung out at the hotel. And then the next day we would go to Walt Disney World, and then the next day we would stay at the hotel. And then, at the pool, because they had an amazing pool and all kinds of stuff. And then next day we go to Universal. And so I built in like rest days, which drove my wife crazy initially, but she actually liked it, at the end.
I would need that.
Yeah.
And so, so anyhow, they had so much stuff to do at this hotel. They had games for the kids like all day long. They had a DJ there, and the guy had like a hula hoop contest. They had all these different things to do at the hotel. And then in the evening, they have an inflatable projector, like a screen and projector that got built in the lobby, and they had you could just go sit and watch. And cool. They had How to Train Your Dragon on there, and I'd never seen it. We hadn't watched it. None of us had watched it. And I'm not kidding you, glued. Like I am glued to this movie. Like I look around and there's other like 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds, and we've all got the same face on, like I'm laughing my butt off, and I was like, oh my gosh, and so I look on the schedule. It's like it's scheduled to play again the next, like the next 2 nights, and I'm like, sweet, I get to watch this movie again, So
it is good, very underrated.
It's really, really good, and Jay Baruchel, is that Jay
Baruchel? Jay Baruchel.
Baruchel.
Last name.
He's my birthday buddy.
His voice is so great. It's so good. And his voice is like a total animation voice, but then they had a lot of other really great,
all the Scottish
stuff, was really, really great. They had, and even
the
Gerard
actor,
Butler,
Scottish actors. Gerard Butler.
Right?
Yeah,
his dad, was really, really good. That whole franchise has been really good from beginning to end. The other ones were not quite as good as the first one, but they were still really great movies. That whole franchise has been really, really
good. I thought the third one was better than the second one.
Yeah.
Man, that movie, I remember Banana and I were both like at the end of that first, like, it was so good. Like, we were just bawling.
Yeah. And talk about a score.
Oh yeah,
the score in that one is
so good.
So great. That theme song when they go on that. It's called Romantic Flight. They go on that flight. Him and the girl go on that flight together, and it just is, oh man, it's good. Or just a beautiful piece of music.
When he like the music, when he's like, when it's like a montage of him learning to ride Toothless. Night 2, 3, Toothless.
Nightman.
The Night Fury.
Night Fury, yeah. God, good one. All right, Meg. I think.
All right. What's next?
That was freaking
number 4.
That's the deal.
Number 4.
I hope this is vague enough. All right. A man in hiding sacrificed everything for the greater good, but a thief and a terrorist force him out and into a battle.
Say again.
A man in hiding sacrificed everything for the greater good, but a thief and a terrorist force him out and into a battle.
One more time.
A man in hiding sacrificed everything for the greater good, but a thief and a terrorist force him out and into a battle.
Okay.
I think I have it wrong, but that could apply to so many movies. I feel like
right. I think.
I mean,
I don't know. I could.
I'm probably wrong.
Right.
I got nothing.
3, 2, 1. Not National Treasure. Not Skyfall. The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh
wow.
Oh gosh. Okay.
I was gonna say a burglar, but I thought that was like
Burglar.
Cat burglar.
No, that was good.
Catwoman.
That was
That's a good one.
exceptionally
Bang.
vague. Exceptionally.
Bang.
Very vague on that one, man.
I was not thinking that at all. Like,
Yeah.
not even a.
Yeah, I was like,
I was
Oh.
like the national treasure, but I was like, I don't know.
Hmm.
Just throwing darts.
All right.
yeah, no. I was like,
Number
national
5.
treasure.
All right, here we go. A
Like 20
terrorist,
years ago.
Terrorist.
another terrorist, is the most wanted man on the planet.
A terrorist is the most wanted man on the planet.
Mm-hmm. There's a little more to
Oh.
the plot, but it's too obvious if I say it.
Terrorist is the most wanted man on the planet.
I've got something, but I'm not sure how vague you're being.
Well, Morgan, if you guess him, we can get a hint.
Well, yeah, I got to go with it.
All right. All right.
All right.
Bold move, Cotton.
It's a bold
Face
move.
off.
All right. Let me
All
see.
right, hold on.
Okay.
I do have a guess.
Terrorist. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh.
Man.
Oh.
No.
Okay. I got it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that took me so long.
Are you ready, Eric?
Hold on. Okay.
This is got to count us down here, Meg.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
3,
Yep.
2,
Ready?
1. Let me see. Not Captain America.
Zero Dark
It is
30.
Zero Dark 30.
Yeah.
But let's talk about Captain America Civil War.
Yeah. You can talk about that all day.
Oh gosh, I could talk about that movie all day.
Man, that's a rough game for me. Rough game. Good job, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Steph was the big winner.
Yeah, he got 3 on that. 3, right? Did I
Yeah,
count
he
that
got
right
a
this
total
time?
9 points.
Nice
Oh,
work.
man, I spoke to the
We
competition.
should have
Zero
each
Dark
kept
30 was-
score
Yeah, that
on
one was
rounds.
Zero Dark
such a
30 is
good
a
movie.
great movie. A really great movie.
That's a banana special right there too.
It's Catherine Bigelow, right? Did
Yeah,
that one?
Catherine Bigelow.
Catherine Bigelow.
Jessica Chastain as the main
Yeah.
Star Lord.
as the main character, and then you have Joel Edgerton and Chris Pratt, leading the special forces.
Well,
He
and
also got a small cameo from Crossbones. Frank Grillo
Oh, right.
is in that. So it's God, that final scene is so freaking good.
Mhm.
That's a great. There's a really great book called it's by the guy who wrote Black Hawk Down.
Mm.
He wrote a whole book about how that whole thing went down. It's a really, really great book.
That's gotta be good. Huh?
I got it right here.
What's it called?
Mark Bowden.
Mark Bowden. Yeah. He wrote another book called Guess the Ayatollah about the Iran hostage crisis. And then how that whole Delta Force, basically the attempted rescue of the hostages and how that whole thing just kind of fell apart and collapsed. Gandolfini's in, James Gandolfini's in that as well.
Zero
Jason
Dark
Clarke.
30?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jason Clarke. He was like just kind of beginning. I think that was like his breakout movie. He was in it in the very beginning, and then he wasn't in it until the end.
Yeah.
Coach Taylor is in it.
Yeah, Kyle Chandler.
But
I think
Mark Strong.
I think the big coming out of this movie, the biggest thing for me was the transformation of Chris Pratt from Andy Dwyer as a dopey fat guy
to a Navy SEAL,
chiseled Navy SEAL operator, and you took him seriously. Like he could still be funny.
Yeah.
He is funny. He was a little funny, but you could take him seriously as an action dude. And then it was like, man, he was
off to the races.
He was off to the races after that, and same thing with Jessica Chastain. I mean, she's just a phenomenal actress,
Jessica Chastain, what?
Fellow redhead.
What are you trying to? You call her Chestica?
For good reason.
Well,
but yeah, Zero Dark 30. It's another movie I could throw on at any time and watch. It's just like it's so captivating at every level. It's long, but it never feels long.
Yeah.
And then when it's over, it's like, oh, man, I got my ass kicked in that movie. That was good.
Yeah.
So good drops, Meg. You picked some
good
good
job.
ones.
That was good.
Meg, great job.
Oh man, and a Mac and Me cameo.
Did you want to check out that clip? I have that clip.
I wanted to say it, but
I gotta play it with audio though.
Maccabees.
Oh, did it not come through?
It came through for me.
I didn't
hear it.
Not the sound. He only played the clip.
Yeah, let me try again.
We were talking about the sound.
All right.
That's so weird. It showed up on my second screen.
Yeah, do you guys see it?
We
can see it now. We're talking about the sound.
Hear it.
There we go. Now I hear it.
Oh yeah, I didn't think you had the audio for it. Uh-oh. And Mac, where are you?
Oh no.
Every time.
So good.
Every time, man.
It's so
every single time. I
love that movie.
Love it. Love it.
Oh my gosh.
I just love when Paul Rudd did that on Conan's podcast because
that was
Conan's
so
like,
great.
This is
Audio only. Yeah, I brought a clip.
I mean, just the whole setup. Like the whole, like he talks to him for like 7 minutes about a podcast that doesn't even exist, just so he can set up this clip. And Conan is like, "There's no way he can do this because it's audio."
Oh yeah, so good,
so good.
Love me some Paul Rudd.
Just brilliant.
There's some really good movies we mentioned that we didn't really dive into, but it gives us a chance to dive into in another show because we'll continue doing these types of shows that give us an excuse to talk about some of the freaking classic movies that we've seen in our lives and some of the stories that come with them. So some really great stories there, Eric. Definitely fully on resonate with you on the being locked in on that, on How to Train Your Dragon. So thank you, Morg and Meg, comedy duo. We'll have to play again and soon because any chance I get to talk about the 90s movies, give me a chance. So thank you, Eric. Great job.
Thank you, sir.
I'll take the trophy this week from you. And with that being said, we'll see you all next week on the Nerd Rundown Presents.
Deuces.
Bye.